Hello and welcome. This is a big holiday week for many people. Wow, do you feel the energy on that? Yeah, and around the holidays, we're supposed to be happy, supposed to treat each other better than we treat each other the rest of the year. We're supposed to be around family. And what can often happen is we have these emotions that come up. Some of them are good, some of them are the happy, joyful emotions that we would like to feel. But we often have these other emotions that come up, the ones that aren't so good, the ones where we're feeling lack, we're feeling upset. We might be around family or friends that we actually don't want to be around. And what can happen is when we try to focus in on only the positive emotions, which would be nice, a lot of times those not so good, not so happy emotions are under the surface. And those can kind of really mess with us, make it harder for us to enjoy the holiday season. And so what I've found is if we acknowledge those, we recognize that they're there, and then use some tools to remove them, it makes it much easier to be happy, to feel good, or even to be around people we don't want to be around. Yeah, so everything that the holiday season is bringing up, all the negative emotions, all the feelings that you don't want to be feeling, do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Ah, yes, I choose that. Release, 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 release. And one of the things you might have noticed is you might have noticed there's a little bit of resistance that comes up. There's a couple things around that resistance. Now, what do I mean? I mean resistance to release something that you actually would really like to release. One of those is the belief that, well, there are things that you don't like about the holidays or you don't like about your life that are up right now. This is another big thing that we often start judging ourselves around holiday seasons because they're a forced comparison time. When other people say things like, oh, you're supposed to have this, you're supposed to have that. And then we can be just bring up those emotions in us, kind of like judging ourselves for not having some of the things that we would like to have. Wow. So, everywhere you've been judging yourself for not having some of the things that you would like to have. Yikes. Release, 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 release. And then back to what I was talking about is that when we're looking to release these things, we kind of have two areas that come up. One is that there can be some logical reasons that you have those emotions. And when we have logical reasons for emotions, we often don't want to just release them. Because if you have all these logical reasons for why you feel the way that you do, well, you have logical reasons that you feel the way you do. And maybe that those logical reasons mean you should feel that way. And so all this work we're doing is just giving you more choice. Do you choose to feel this way? Do you choose to feel another way? Now, and I know it kind of seems like, oh, I'm not choosing to be sad. Well, the part is we have choice to start to shift it or not. So I'm not one of these people that says like, oh, you just think positively and everything's okay. No, I actually think that's false positivity and it messes with a lot of people. But what you can do is give yourself the opening to release that. So if you have some things that you're judging yourself for or you're feeling lack of, yeah, I get that there are a lot of people are feeling lack of certain things around this season. The part is to shift it from those judgments that there's something wrong either with you or with your life because you don't have it. Ooh, to shift it to, oh, that's just something that you would like to have. Ooh. So everything that you've been judging yourself for not having that isn't really, I was going to say it's not your fault. Whoa, yikes. So everywhere it also feels like you did something that created this when it wasn't you that created that. Do you choose to release and let all that go? Ah, yes, I choose that. Release, release, release. So one of the parts we can focus in on is that even if you didn't create it or you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, you always have capacity to start to change it. And you hear what I said? Start to change it. Now, we can change it often much faster than you think you can, but there's a judgment there as if we don't change it fast, then something's wrong. So the part is magic works, but magic doesn't often work instantly. Yeah. So everywhere you've been judging yourself because your magic of change hasn't changed it instantly. Do you choose to release and let all that go? Ah, yes, I choose that. Release, release, release. And so what we really want to do is anytime that you're not feeling good about something, is to look at it and remove the parts that we can. So it's kind of like recognizing that there's some things that we don't like, and then energetically remove them. Sometimes it's just as simple as running one of the energetic clearings that I recommend. Is like, so all the any of those energies, those emotions that are not a contribution to you, that you don't want to be feeling right now. Ooh. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Whoosh, out, whoosh, out, whoosh, out, out, out. Whoa. And then I look at uh, negative, sad, depressing emotions as they're energetic weights that you're carrying around. And if you're carrying an energetic weight around, it's just harder to do things and it's harder to be happy. Whoa. Yeah. So all the energetic weights that you're carrying around, whoa, that are making it harder for you to be happy or harder for you to feel good. All of those that you can just release, because we're in the space where change is promoted, change is encouraged, and change just happens to you and your body's authentic advantage. Do you choose to release as many of those energetic weights as you can? Whew, yes, I choose that. And then release, release, release. Okay, awesome. So that was just like some quick energetic releases so that you can feel better about the holidays, feel better about yourself. Ooh, yikes. And all the judgments you're still having about yourself. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Release, release, release. And anything in the way of you enjoying the holiday season or enjoying yourself or appreciating yourself. Ooh, anything in the way of you appreciating yourself more. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Release, release, release. Yeah, that's feeling a lot better. And yeah, and if you're having any challenges around this time, or if you're watching this video later, do leave a comment below. I read all comments, and or send me an email message. One thing that often can happen is if you're in a tough place or you have some things that are coming up, often just like a quick email to me, I can respond and create some quick energetic change so that you can feel better right away. So awesome. I'm Max Riggs, Energetic Awareness Explorer and Guide, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.